You know how many wives I have? People keep asking me like it's some big secret. Like I'm hiding something they think they can use to twist my name. So here I am saying it loud so nobody has to guess anymore. I have 6 wives. Yes, 6. Not 1, not 2, not some quiet hidden number. 6. I know how that sounds to people who never lived this life. They think it's all about showing off, collecting women like trophies, standing in front of crowds just to say, look how many love me. But they don't know the truth behind it. They don't see how heavy it is to stand here and call 6 women mine. Not just with sweet words, but with real promises that cost you your sleep, your peace, your comfort, if you don't stand true. Each one didn't just say yes because I asked pretty. Each one came with her own storms, her own rules, her own reasons to test if I'm man enough to keep what I claimed. And trust me, it's not as simple as people think. This isn't just dinners and photos and showing off rings. This is long nights of making sure every heart feels safe. This is being man enough to stand in 6 different fires when the world tries to burn down what we built. You want to know how many wives I have? I have 6. And I didn't promise them forever just for the world to clap. I did it because I knew I could stand behind each vow one by one, name by name, face by face. People love to talk. He's greedy. He's showing off. He won't keep them all happy. Let them talk. They don't see the truth behind closed doors. How trust works when jealousy knocks. How loyalty works when doubt whispers. How I split my time, but not my word. 1 heart, 6 promises. Same truth. They all know they're seen. They all know they're chosen. They all know when I say mine, I mean it with my whole name, not just my mouth. So don't stand there guessing. Don't waste your breath with rumors. Ask me straight. I'll tell you every time. I have 6 wives. Not a secret. Not a game. Not something to hide. Something to stand tall for, even when people wish I'd fail. Some people think it's all easy, like having 6 wives means I'm just surrounded by sweet smiles and soft voices that never test me. They don't know how real this life is behind the curtain. They don't know that love times 6 isn't just sweet words. It's 6 different truths, 6 different storms, 6 different reasons to stay awake when everyone else is sleeping easy. When I say I have 6 wives, I mean I have 6 promises standing under my roof, each one with her own way of loving me, each one with her own way of reminding me who I said I'd be. One asks for my calm when my anger wants to speak. One tests my patience when my pride wants to win. One holds my head when the world tries to twist my name louder than my own voice. One tells me the truth, even when it cuts. One stands quiet, but sees everything. Every mood, every crack, every half-lie, I can't hide from her eyes. And one, she's the storm that keeps me sharp. The one who says, don't say it if you don't mean it. People joke, how do you keep them all happy? I don't keep them happy. We keep each other honest. Because real love isn't about making someone smile every second. It's about standing in the fire and choosing not to run when the heat hits your pride. I have 6 wives, and that means I don't get to hide behind pretty lines. I don't get to make empty promises, then blame the world when they test me. They test me because they trust me. They trust that when I said mine, I meant always. They trust that when doubt knocks, I'll stand taller, not slip away to some easy lie dressed up as freedom. Let people watch. Let them whisper. One day he'll get tired. Let them bet on the day my hands slip from what I claimed. They'll lose that bet every time. Because when I say I have 6 wives, I mean I'm man enough to carry every vow, stand in every fight, speak truth, even when my voice shakes. And love 6 women loud enough that no rumor can break what they know in their bones. Sometimes people come to me quiet, not the loud ones who laugh behind my back, but the ones who wish they could ask without looking small. They lean in and say, "How do you do it? 6 wives, doesn't it get heavy?" And I tell them, of course it's heavy. It's supposed to be. Love this deep, this wide. It's not light work. It's not about collecting hearts for show. It's about carrying them when they're too tired to carry themselves. It's about listening when all 6 voices need you at the same time. And knowing you can't be everywhere at once, but you can be honest, present, real. People who don't get it think it's about power. Like standing in front of 6 women means I'm the king, and they're just part of my stage. They don't see that my power comes from them, from their trust, from their loyalty, from the way they stand for me when the world tries to push me down. I have 6 wives, and each one loves me different. One needs soft words. One needs strong arms. One wants me to listen, not fix. One wants me to fix, not promise. One wants my silence when she needs space. One wants my loud when the world tries to corner her quiet. It's balance, the kind you can't fake, and I mess it up too. I say the wrong thing. I stand in the wrong mood. I forget my own promise in moments when my pride wants to win. But they remind me. They hold me in line when the world tries to shake the ground under my feet. They're not here because I own them. They're here because I earned them, one truth at a time. So when people ask me if I'd ever trade this for something simple, something light, something easy, I say never, because simple doesn't test you. Easy doesn't grow you. One quiet life with fake love isn't worth 6 storms that sharpen me every day into the man I promise to be. You know how many wives I have? 6. And every day they remind me why the world's cheap noise can't touch what's real behind these walls. Sometimes I sit alone and think about what this really means, not just to say I have 6 wives, but to live it day by day, to stand in it when the world tries to make it look like a game. Like I'm showing off hearts instead of holding them safe. They see the rings, the smiles, the moments that look picture perfect when I share them. But they don't see the nights when trust feels fragile, when one sharp word can bruise a bond that took years to build. They don't see the nights when I have to split my time and energy, not because I want to, but because I promised I would. And promises like this don't sleep when you're tired. They stand up even when you're empty. One promise would have been enough for most men, but I chose 6. Not because I wanted to prove something to the world, but because my heart was wide enough to hold them, and their trust was deep enough to test me, shake me, stand with me when doubt wanted me to slip. So when I say I have 6 wives, I'm not bragging, I'm owning the truth. I'm telling you I wake up every day to protect 6 women's peace, 6 different dreams, 6 different sets of fears that trust me to be steady when life isn't. It's not for everyone. Some people need easy. Some people run the second love, asks them for more than soft words. Some people love the idea of forever, but hate the work forever needs. But me, I don't run. I don't hide when it's uncomfortable. I stand here and say yes, I have 6 wives. I stand here and promise to keep choosing them when choosing feels heavy. When life tries to tempt me with shortcuts. When people whisper, he'll slip. Just watch. Let them watch. Let them bet against me. Let them wish they could twist my truth. Just because they can't carry this kind of weight themselves. Because while they're busy doubting, I'm busy proving that loyalty can look any way you build it. That real love doesn't care about numbers. If respect sits strong behind every promise. You know how many wives I have? 6. And if you think that makes me weaker, look again. It made me more of a man than I ever was alone. I hear it all the time. One day he'll break. One day he'll slip. One day one will leave, and the whole thing will fall apart. People say it like they know my heart better than I do. They think having 6 wives is too much for any man, too much truth to handle, too many moods to calm, too many storms to stand in when life gets heavy. And maybe for some men, that's true. But I didn't build this overnight. I didn't stand in front of 6 women and say mine just because it sounded sweet for the cameras. I said it because I knew I could stand tall for each promise, even when the lights are off, even when nobody's clapping for me. I have 6 wives, 6 sets of eyes watching me every day to see if I'm still who I said I'd be. 6 voices that call me out when I start drifting into old habits. The habits that once made me think love should be light, easy, simple, but real love is never simple. It's messy, it's sharp, it's a mirror you can't lie to when you're tired of pretending. Some days I fail, I come up short, I say the wrong thing. I stand too cold when I should be soft, or too soft when I should be strong. And they remind me, not with anger, but with truth. You chose this, you said forever, so stand in it. And I do. Because what's the point of all this if I can't stand by my own words? What's the point of 6 rings if they don't mean something deeper than just gold and pretty pictures? Each one carries a piece of my name, the man I was, the man I'm still becoming, the man they trust to show up when storms come crashing in. So yeah, you know how many wives I have. 6 tests, 6 vows, 6 reasons I'll never stand small when people ask me if it's worth it. Let them talk. Let them say he'll get tired. I'd rather stand tired beside 6 loyal hearts than stand rested and empty in a room full of fake love. I have 6 wives, and every one of them knows this truth. I'd break myself again and again before I'd break the promise I made to keep